Well, we got a new trailer for another DC animated movie featuring the Justice League, but this time it's something different. Let's break down the trailer for Justice League and RWBY, Superheroes and Huntsmen Part 1. DC's dive into some serious anime. Well, earlier today, we got the very first trailer for the next Justice League movie, Justice League and RWBY, Superheroes and Huntsmen. Now, this is part 1 of 2 and is coming from Rooster Teeth Animation, Warner Brothers Animation, DC, and WB Home Entertainment. Now, you guys are seeing the trailer in the background, and this is full-on anime style. Now, personally, I'm not a big follower of anime, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I never actually read the comic series this was based on. I am checking it out now, I've linked it down below, and it might be worth a look if you're finding this trailer pretty good. Now, based on this first trailer, it appears like the Justice League will end up in the land of the Remnant, where they team up with a whole nother group of Remnant heroes to take on a villain known as the Grimm. Now, if you're a fan of DC Comics, you recognize a lot of these characters. We're getting Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Cyborg, Green Lantern, and Vixen, but they are very unique and obviously influenced by anime takes on the characters. Now, not only did we get a trailer, we got a look at the DVD art, check that out, and a release date. And this is kind of shocking to me because it's going to be released on April the 25th, and that's in digital, 4K, and Blu-ray, so once again, we're not waiting very long. Keep in mind, Batman the Doom That Came from Gotham is set to release on March the 28th, so less than a month wait between projects, and it appears DC is really stacking up these animations, so hopefully we're going to get a lot more than expected in 2023. Now, like I said, I actually haven't read these comics, I'm just digging into them now. But they are pretty interesting because RWBY is actually the first Western-produced anime series that was distributed in Japan and was created by the late Monty Oum. The 9th season of the show is currently in the works, so obviously it is very successful. And this crossover with the DC Universe is absolutely bound to create a lot of new interest in both franchises. Now, one of the things I find pretty interesting about all of this is the comics themselves. In case you didn't know, they were released in March of 2021 and dropped on full paperback just this past June. Now, animated movies take a really long time to put together, and that totally suggests to me that this has been on the slate since the very early development of the comic series. I'm not sure how much this movie is going to cover from the comics. It actually had 14 digital issues, with 7 going to print, and of course a trade paperback, so I think there's a lot of story to tell, and it's been on their plate and mind for a really long time. The movie does have a pretty big cast, with Natalie Lynn voicing Wonder Woman, Nat Wolff voicing Bruce Wayne, and the most interesting cast member of all, Chandler Riggs. That's right, Carl from The Walking Dead is voicing Clark Kent. So we'll cover this really closely until it drops. We'll probably get another trailer before release, and maybe even a few clips. It looks like a lot of fun, and I really do love how experimental DC is getting with their various forms of animation.